We have seen the opioid epidemic driving that number up for sure. It's a significant part of that.
With increasing demand to tackle medical calls, especially opioid cases in the downtown core, the Calgary Fire Department has launched a second response unit that will operate out of Station 2 in the Beltline area.
Calgary Fire Department doesn't respond to all medical calls that Alberta Health Services EMS responds to. So we respond to the Delta and the Echoes, which are the most serious. Echoes include the cardiac arrest, overdoses and things like that, where people are unconscious and pulseless. And the Deltas are as serious. They're where, shortness of breath, those kinds of things, significant trauma.
This is CFD's second medical response unit. After budget allocation from the City Council, the first unit was set up back in 2023 out of Station 1. That has responded to almost 6,000 calls in its first year.
Very happy that Council agreed to invest another $3.4 million every year to allow that to happen. Right now, 55% of the calls from the Calgary Fire Department are medical response calls.
Last year, CFD responded to 52,000 medical calls, and specifically for opioid, the fire department saw a 45% higher call volume for help than in 2022. And these medical response units aim to relieve that pressure on the big trucks and firefighters who often start their day with a medical call.
Easier to maneuver, to get down alleyways, which is where we were on our last call. A cold exposure call is what it turned out to be. So somebody was laying in an alley and passerby saw them and was worried, so they called 911, and then we showed up and checked on them. They were okay, they walked away.
This new unit will help cut costs, as a medical response unit SUV is worth $100,000 in capital and costs only $1.8 million to run, as compared to $4 million running cost for a big fire truck.
You can run two of these on the operating budget, and you have savings on the capital side as well, because they're very small vehicles that are much less costly than a fire engine.
Equipped with medical supplies, each unit is staffed with 2 firefighters, but they don't compensate for an ambulance, as these vehicles are not designed for patient transport, so firefighters need to remain with the patient until EMS arrives. In Calgary, Henna Saeed, City News.